Our first session tonight is going to be the communion, and then Brother Vinny will share after that. This being the Thursday before the Passover weekend, this is like the time for the Last Supper, okay, before the crucifixion. One thing that's interesting about this time, this doesn't happen very often, but at least in my studies in genealogy, or I should say chronology, I believe that Jesus was crucified in 33, and I've been all over on the map on that one, but when I actually studied the actual history, it became very clear that this is what happened. But in 33 AD, what happened was that Passover, the day of Passover, actually fell on that Saturday, and that was April 4th. And the preparation day was the previous day, Friday, preparation day for Passover when they killed the lambs. Jesus was crucified, I believe, on that Friday, April 3rd, and raised on Sunday, April 5th. No, it wasn't 3 days and 3 nights in the literal way of interpreting that phrase, but he was raised on the third day. You have one statement in the Bible that says 3 days and 3 nights, and you have about 21 statements or 22 that says he would be raised on the third day, or after 2 days in one way, in Hosea. But anyway, in 33 AD, you had April 3, 4, and 5 on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And if you include the Last Supper, then you can go April 2nd. That occurred back in those days, and we have exactly the same weekdays and days of the year this weekend. Okay, April 2, 3, 4, 5 is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. So that combination doesn't happen very often. I don't know how often it might happen, but it's a very interesting parallel that we would get right here at this time in the time of the coronation. It's like we're going back to the crucifixion scene, or the days when Jesus should have been crowned king back then, but was not. So the coincidence, when I saw that some months back, it made me realize, it's like an exclamation point on what we're doing here. So anyway, the Lord has directed us to take communion. We have a communion table over here. This will be a communion that runs parallel to and really signifies the Last Supper as well. Now, the Last Supper was really, as I wrote in my books on Luke, it was really about the Lord's table, or the King's table.